Those creators start streaming. My
My
mom.
mom.
I
Yeah,
can't
no,
do it.
my my
It's like
my muscle man isn't as good as my.
Mitch Sorenstein.
Basically all the time.
Ugh. Need a bit more grumbly in that, Coach Steve.
Basically all the time, like that.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, I got knocked off.
what
I'm dying. I'm
do you
dying.
mean you're dying? You've got full
I'm
health.
dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying.
Oh, solid rule for Minecraft Tower. Because of the small rooms, you must acknowledge when you've thrown a TNT.
I'm dying.
Oh, these guys are easy. Should have done Apocalypse. Run you through one of those.
I'm dying.
Then left bumper.
I have no more. Um, what should I pick? I have a freezing foil. I have two legendaries.
So we see the exact same items. Just
All right.
read through them. You got 73 seconds left to choose. Um, the armors are okay, but they're single enchantments. Because we're doing a
The
default tower, you don't really need to worry about it. I'm gonna go with the
the
freezing
first
foil.
one, the first one um attracts enemies to you anyway. So
What?
I don't. The first armor. It said
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, but you got damage reduction with four or more enemies, and you have deflect.
yeah.
Freezing Foil's still a good choice. This one's not bad, but in Apocalypse it comes with dipping poison, so I always go with dipping poison because every time you potion you get free arrows. This one's not bad because it's got food reserves, which gives you food when you potion up. And this one's got cooldown, making your artifacts charge faster, but we don't have any artifacts yet. This one's not bad because it's got Busy Bee,
Ow.
which is where a kill has a chance to spawn a bee.
Ow. 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 Oh my god, I hate this dodging system. I'm gonna be completely honest.
You're just
Why is
gonna
it right
get
stick?
familiar with it.
Oh my god, I'm so used to holding right stick.
Well, you can't change your camera angle. That's the first thing you gotta learn in dungeons.
Leave me
Camera angle
alone.
stays. Left thumbstick's your
Yes.
dodge. You can swap
Yeah.
it to a different thing. You
Oh
can
my
swap it,
god.
but
It's just so natural for my thumb to rest on the thumbstick. It just
well,
feels weird. So I just.
B's roll as well. You can take this off of your roll, but
I'm doing that.
it's in your controller layout.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
When you've got a second, just sit by the door and have a look at the enchantments that you've got. You should have 1 or 2 points available to upgrade. Enchantments have different costs based on how powerful they are. Illagibane is an okay choice, but Illagers are about a 33% spawn, a 33% total of the spawn pool.
I for some it says forward roll is RB. So
Oh, yeah, I changed my role to be,
yeah, my roll is RB, right? But so why is it when I touch my right stick it
because
rolls?
that's your backup. I'm not sure how to turn that off though.
It
Give me a
doesn't
sec.
have it in my thing. Turn off my backup.
Teleport, chat wheel. Yeah, no. You're just gonna have to learn. I've got B as my role though, my normal roll button, because you got one normal roll and then the thumbstick roll. Hear me out. Get an elite controller, take that thumbstick off. That one's not a bad option. It's got fire aspect and piercing. So the way they work is for each one, you got to choose one of the two, three, or single enchantment that's available. So like items can have up to three enchantments down the bottom, but you got to choose
Yeah.
from the ones that are available. So
Ah,
like
okay.
with this one, I'd probably go fire aspect just for that DPS increase. Like it shoots three arrows when charged. Oh, TNT. So like you hold it back and it'll shoot three or singles. But like the half second, it's worth the third shot. We've got 30 floors to get through. Just realised I never introduced the episode. I just hit recording and started talking about weird stuff.
I mean,
Hashtag
that's just how
Team
things work.
ADHD.
I don't like being grouped in there, alright? Just because it's true.
Bro, you're like team captain.
I love, oh, movement speed aura. You just gotta put aura anything, and I'm choosing it.
Uh, that just makes stuff
I'm
near you
aura,
move
I'm,
faster.
I'm aura farming.
You should have gone with one of the heavy armors that give you a melee aura.
Ah, damn it. You didn't tell me there was different kinds of aura.
Because I don't really consider it. I make my own aura.
Damn, so you're aura farming as well.
Yeah, bro. You should see some of the builds I come up with this. I've got a pretty decent Reaper build on my normal account. Um, Culminating with the Wither armor, which gives me life steal, damage in the area that I'm in. What was it? Life steal, melee boost, increased DPS, increased souls gathered, and then if I put on all souls equipment with a soul weapon and a soul bow, I'm pretty much constantly fueling my soul gear. Um, Gloves aren't bad. They're fast, short range. Um, but it might be worth building
So,
artifacts.
so does that get rid of my sword?
Yes. So in the tower, you don't get the option to have multiple stuff. You just get the option to have a slot filled. You don't have an inventory. You've got an equipment slot.
It, when it comes up, is there an option to decline them all?
Yeah, the
Like
enchantment
to
point.
and you can oh the enchantment. Ah,
So
okay.
you always have to choose something. If you don't want the gear, get the enchantment point. Then you can enchant more stuff. Because enchantment points are kind of a finite resource in this.
I'm just gonna let you know. I just realized that the fucking glowing outline is the map in the middle of the screen.
Yeah. If you press down on the D-pad, it'll appear and disappear, and if you hold D-pad, it'll show you the mega map.
Oh. Thank God, because it was pissing me off the way that it was just sitting there in the middle.
Mm. When you do normal runs, it's best to have the map up, and it is something that you got to get used to. You also need to be aware of what color you are, because because I something I've noticed over the last few years is that you don't need to be stoned for you to be stoned around me. Like, you just kind of sync up with me.
I mean, it doesn't help but that the fact that when I first started working at Macca's, Ben thought I was a stoner.
Oh, literally, you're just on that
This was
wavelength.
and this is before I even hung out with you.
Honestly, it's all the big Les stuff.
I didn't this my first time watching it wasn't until fucking Cooper.
So
I,
that's fair. I heard of it before, but I thought it was kind of just weird garbage, and then you recommended it to me, and I was like, oh, I mean, if you like it, considering everything else you've told me that you're into, why not? Um, so like I'm going for a mild summoner build at the moment. So this sword's also got busy bee, which makes it spawn bees when I get kills. I've only got a 20% chance at the moment though. I need to get a higher enchantment on it. Um,
Ow, ow.
so the good thing about the tower is it introduces you to all the types of gear. So there's two types of post base game gear. There's uniques and gilded. To get gilded in the normal game mode, there's only three places that you can get gilded gear, and that's you just press A on them. Um,
Oh.
so you can either get
Uh,
gilded from the tower, or you can get gilded from
oh,
an ancient hunt or the ancient hunt vendor.
okay.
But
What's this thing?
that's the save and quit.
Ah.
Like if it's
Oh.
taking too long that night, I do not recommend this. So to attack, you hold down the A button and it just sticks out
Oh.
the sword and it just cuts. It's not
Uh,
amazing.
am I crazy? Yes.
This is a really
Tell me
good
something
piece of armor.
tell tell me something I don't know. Um, I didn't. I love how I lost my thought of train and just went off and started talking to myself.
Your thought of train.
I, yeah, I literally talk to myself so much at work. People
Sometimes you just need a
people
professional opinion.
people look at me so weird. It's hilarious. I just go, "What? Don't you talk to yourself?"
Honestly, where I
Oh.
work, everyone expects me to talk to myself. I kind of just sit there talking stuff over in my head, and they're like, "Are you going to share with the class?" I'm like, "Give me a minute. I'm coming up with how to fix your problem." Or a couple of weeks ago, I had one guy make me plan a class lesson for him. Fucking Dunsborough teacher. Oof. These are good. If you're looking for a new melee, these are good. Daniel was running these in Apocalypse and they chopped. Like those
Oh,
first two are still
rising
pretty
damage.
good. So when you hit something over and over again, this has got the okay. So all gear has enchantments. The enchantment on these blades are Void Touched. Void Touched is something that you can get in a normal enchantment, but the Void Touched blades get it as an intrinsic enchantment. So when these go unique, they get a bonus intrinsic enchantment because they already have one. It's like this one's
Oh.
intrinsic enchantment is it's heavy armor. So this one has damage reduction and chance to negate. So this is paladin armor. This its intrinsic enchantment is the damage multiplier. So Void Touch can get somewhere around 600% damage if you continue hitting. So these are good for bosses, but they're short range. But when you unique
Ah.
them, they get leeching on the other side. So it becomes the end and the beginning. One applies the damage multiplier, the other one applies leeching.
Oh.
And then so uniques and base gear all have their own intrinsic enchantments that they will always have. So like you always get whenever you get void touch blades, they will always have void touch.
Ah.
It's like those daggers, no matter where you see them, they will always have void touched. Even when you unique them, they
My
keep
God.
the void touched enchantment and they gain leeching. Um, but you always, every time you see the end and the beginning, they will always have leeching as well as void touched. But then you've got your guilds, which are bonus enchantments that the guildsmith can apply to them. The guildsmith is only available in the tower, and it's this dude. So these three dudes are the power smith, the guildsmith, and the unique smith. They change your gear in the tower, so they can turn a non-unique piece of gear into a unique piece of gear. It's like this cog
Okay.
crossbow would become the Pride of the Piglins, which is a unique cog crossbow. This would become the Archmage's robes, which give you a bonus to spell damage. This would become the broadsword, which gives you wider attack range and heavy damage. Gets the intrinsic enchantment sharpness, and so on and
Okay.
so forth. Like this might become the nautical harpoon, the one that we got at the start. But golems are always good. I'm gonna put this over my dog Golems are amazing. So this is your first merchant. I don't remember which one this is. It changes every week, but the towers always stay the same. Okay, so this dude applies a random bonus enchantment to whatever piece of item you present to him, and he also powers it up. So I went with my sword, and he gave me smiting. So I get damage against the undead, but he also gives it to you in the 1, 2, 3 scale that you
I
get in your base enchantments.
I did my void touch blades and I got increased damage to wounded mobs.
Oh, nice, you got committed. So anything under 50% health will take extra damage from you when you hit them with that. So, so that's actually really good with Void Touch because you're already looking for long drawn out battles. But this dude, if it's the same boss as last night, this dude's kind of fucked. I did this with Redstone Dragon, and my god, yeah, this dude, he's just not fun, especially with all the creepers he spawns in. And he has a nasty habit of teleporting all over the place. So he really doesn't like melee. Where is he? Oh, I'm just gonna let you use your gamer's intuition here.
Ow. Never let me use my gamer's intuition ever again.
What, did you sit there and take his immortality phase?
No, I didn't.
Basically, he doesn't like it when you get close to him and teleports, but he also does a shockwave attack. But if you damage him, it's a time-based one rather than a, or not time-based. It's either time-based or a number of teleports that trigger this phase. And then, yeah, you just kind of have to work him down. But he's a really long drawn out boss. And if you let him, he can do a lot of damage. So it's like, it's really good to have golems in this battle, because he targets golems a lot more than he targets players. Yeah, so now
So
we
the
can't
purple
damage him.
means immortality.
Yeah,
Alright.
there's a couple bosses that do it, but this dude's notorious for it, because he does it and then sits there and orb spams. And then he goes stunned, and you can hit the crown. So if the crown falls off his head, that's his stun phase. I don't know how to trigger it, I just know the golems like to trigger it. I think it has to do with a certain amount of damage coming out of the immortality phase, or it comes from coming out of the immortality phase. Because either way, the golems are like point blank in that situation, just beating the fuck out of him. I keep forgetting to summon my pixies. Okay, so it's not every immortality phase at least, because he didn't do it that time. But geez, this sword is tanking him. Woo! Baby's first boss kill.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm just gonna potion up. There we go. Oof.
Totem of regeneration.
Good choice, bad choice, okay choice, terrible choice, pretty good choice. I'm gonna put that over my pixies because I keep forgetting to cast them anyway. Totem of Regeneration slaps down a. I'll just demonstrate. Slaps down a healing field, lasts a certain amount of time, heals a certain amount of health, then the totem falls over and you leg it.
Does it heal your golems?
Yes. Anything that's friendly that walks in the field, including turned enemies, gets healed. I've had to test it with Daniel.
That's
He likes to turn a lot of enemies that tend to just butt rush me after that. They're just like, oh yeah, we're on your team now, but we're gonna butt rush you and make everything difficult. I love
Damn.
social elements. it's a bit of a lucky draw with Satchel of Elements, but if you get lightning pretty regularly, it makes it worth it. Burning's okay, but yeah, and chilling's alright, but it doesn't really achieve what you want. I was trying to make you do the puzzle. Without a doubt, the hardest puzzle this game has ever thrown at us has to be Soggy Cave. It's like a 5 minute mission, but the puzzle in Soggy Cave
Twin
is just so stupid.
twin
Um,
bow.
so that's got Weakening or Shock Web. I'd go with Weakening. That causes the enemies around you to deal less damage when you use the weapon. It's like you shoot and it creates a weakening aura. This one's charged by souls, so unless you have souls gear, this isn't a very good choice because you'd be building your stock from nothing, and it's only got +1 soul gathering. So that one's
Oh,
good. I'd
okay.
go with weakening if I were you.
I don't understand what that means.
It reduces the so when you go into your enchantments for the bow, so you go to the bow, you press Y, and it shows you your enchantment wheels. I'd go with
Ah,
weakening over shockweb. Ow. Um, you can physically stack um, totems of regeneration, but they don't stack the effects. I'm actually kind of disappointed at how little damage these creepers are doing. It's drying me out. Oh yes, I glitched it. Mobile totem. If you have TNT on your head, it has a chance to glitch out and put the totem on the TNT.
oh, okay.
So,
I was so confused.
and then it becomes a healing hat. Oh jeez, I have so many enchantment points. Oh, these are fun. What do we got? Void. Yeah, why not? And then I'll give that to the unique smith. So there's a merchant coming up that turns normal items into uniques. If you want to be able to use him, you'll have to have a common or uncommon item, and you can't
I've
do
got a
your
common.
artifacts. What's your common?
My daggers.
Oh, nice. And yeah, they're pretty good to unique, because then you get the end and the beginning. And that's what I use in normal gameplay. It's my most powerful weapon at the moment. Still doesn't do shit in Apocalypse 18. Literally running for my life every mission. It's like, oh, mini boss, leg it in the other direction. Like there's two bosses I hate getting in the tower, and that's the Wretched Wraith and the oh, I don't remember what he's called. It's the Lucky Sorcerer or something. So now we start to see ones that have multiple enchantments, like this bow staff. So with this one, you could choose between Smiting, Sharpness, and Illegibane for your first enchantment, and then you've got Artifact, Synergy, Echo, and Shockwave. So like what I would do, in my opinion, for this one would be sharpness, and if you've got artifacts that you need to keep activating over and over again, you're going to have a higher damage output with artifact synergy than you are for echo. But for the battle staff, I'd go with echo. But I'm going to go with this because it can hit up to 5 enemies at once and just yeets them into the air, dealing heaps of damage.
I've still got a spot down there, so I'll take that as
Oh,
well.
definitely. You're gonna want full artifacts by the next boss. I can't believe this sword's still holding up. Oh, and here you get your first view of enchanters. Unless I killed them all. I only killed one. I didn't even mean to. Um, anything you see, you can pick up. Um, gear is yours to keep. It's not like Borderlands. You see your gear, I see my gear. Arrows and food,
Okay.
however, are shared.
Okay.
So that's an enchanter. He's given a few buffs out to his friends. So what's he given this one? Fast attack. I was playing with Redstone Dragon the other day, and it bugged out and showed me the enchantments that he had on his golem when he was enchanting it,
Oh.
and he had like 9 enchantments, and 2 of them were double stacked. So it gave him heals allies twice, and I think it had Fire Trail twice as well as Burning. So anything that got anywhere near the golem, the point blank melee golem that had buffs to speed, damage, and AoE was just dead. And this thing just
Oh.
legged it in a battle and just took out an entire corridor of stuff and then came back and just sat there like a good little boy. I was terrified. But like he likes to double golem, so he'll go 2 golems and an enchanter's tome and then just enchant the golems to fight for him, and nothing makes it to him. It's beautiful. But we've tried that against the last boss of the main story because we were trying to do him on Apocalypse 15, and then we were going to try and do him on 18 when I got to 18. But he's he's a really rough boss.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. He doesn't give you a whole lot of range to attack, and he doesn't give you a whole lot of range to dodge. It's like the area of the playing field's kind of poorly aligned for the battle, and that's how it's designed. The whole game's meant to lull you into a false sense of confidence, and then you go up against the boss, and he's like the easiest thing you've ever fought, and then 2 seconds later he just turns into this giant mutated monstrosity that just obliterates everything. It's fucking terrifying. And the only reason I'm mentioning it is because I reckon you'll forget it before we get to high block halls at least.
I definitely will.
Let alone the just know Obsidian Pinnacle is scary. Scary with a triple W. Triple.
Scary.
Scary with a triple W. Jesus. Oh look, more bear claws. Yuck. Actually, that's not bad. I don't know. I'm just kind of biased against these low enchantments. The nameless one. That's the other dude that I hate. This is the wretched race, the wretched wraith, and the nameless one. Ooh, the nameless one is a giant Irish skeleton mage that summons horsemen. He doesn't just summon, well, not horsemen. He summons armored. I'll resummon your golem over here so that it can jump the gap. Gotta love geomancers. That's just rude. Here, have some TNT.
I'm alright.
Oh lol. Yeah, some of these rooms you can cheese really easily.
Ooh, that auto crossbow is kind of calling my name.
Actually, that's a really good crossbow. I think that one and the butterfly crossbow are the only ones that are really like amazing in terms of attack speed.
Yeah, I
And
need
then
to have
I'd
a look at the
go,
enchantments on
so
it.
you've already got accelerated fire, so the longer you hold it, the faster it gets. You've got
Ooh.
piercing, fire aspect, swift-footed, and levitation shot. So goes through enemies, sets enemies on fire. Higher movement speed when you deal damage, and the first shot of every volley has a chance to levitate the enemy.
I reckon I might go with speed.
Mm, yep, I'm gonna go with these. Oh, yeah. We want Poison Cloud and do we want Void Strike or Critical Hit?
It's a critical hit. Didn't I send you that?
Probably. I remember seeing it and then you sent it to me and I was like, oh, that's how you know you spend way too much time on there. Is you see stuff, then people send them to you like an hour later.
Piercing or fire aspect?
Considering the attack speed, I think piercing's gonna net you a better DPS.
Yes, sir.
Because that's just gonna continuously ramp up.
Yeah.
My
Nat
question
20, it's a
is,
critical hit.
do I want
Yeah, you're
Void
good.
Strike or Critical? I think Void Strike for daggers. Hmm. I think I might need some new armor soon. This, like, it's not terrible, but it's not great. So if I unique these daggers, I'm probably gonna get um the Frostwolf Fangs.
Oh my god, I'm so fast. I don't think you have any idea how fast I really am.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Still fast as fuck, boy.
I don't actually remember what the big ones with the crowns are called. They're either necromancers or I call them liches because like they use chilling magic that deals a lot of damage, but they also summon enemies. And the nameless one, he summons armored ones that have shields. So like he'll summon armored skeletons with spears and shields, and then anything with a shield takes. Ah, oh, fuck. I remember these being amazing. These are what I was using in the Apocalypse one last night.
Yeah. I'm
So
kind of trying to I'm trying to keep a hold of these common ones
I'll
until
do.
that unique thing.
As long as you've got one, you'll be fine because we've got a unique smith and a common, not a common, a unique smith and a power smith coming up. So the power smith can take any item in your inventory and increase its power to a relative bracket. Oh, one of these floors. This one's a puzzle floor. There's still a battle, but you got to do a puzzle to get there.
I'm a bit retarded, alright?
It's fine. Daniel just butt rushes it every time because he knows that if he doesn't, I'm just gonna do the whole battle anyway, or he'll have to teleport. We lost a life here because I died up here and he had to teleport to me, but he teleported up, and one of the wind mages just yeeted him off the edge, so it ended up um, reaching the nighttime timer. So if somebody goes down, it becomes nighttime until that person is revived,
Oh,
and
okay.
if it's nighttime, mobs spawn out of nowhere. They don't count for the overall mob numbers, but they still hurt. They'll disappear once the player's up and it's back to daytime. But if you let the nighttime timer run out, you'll start getting dive bombed by phantoms.
Oh, okay.
and you can't kill the phantoms.
Enchanted grass randomly summons one of three sheep allies that can grant either speed, poison, or fire.
The blue one's speed, the green sheep's poison, and
You
the
know
other
what?
ones.
I want that instead of my book.
Yeah, summoners builds are no joke. Oh nice. So you got the fire one with burning? Yeah.
Ooh. So the power smith
Yeah. So you pick one
increase.
item to just yeet up. So I'm gonna pick my armor. That way I don't have to pick new armor. So I got that up to 39. Oh, it's so sad looking at it and seeing 276 health. I'm used to it being like 10 times that. It's like when you go on Borderlands and drop back to normal mode to play with your friends, and you're like,
I'm
come on,
sorry, okay?
it's fine. Like I'm functioning at the same level as you because it's whacked me all the way back down, and this character's hella low anyway. But the tower doesn't care what you've got, so like realistically, you could do an Apocalypse one with me, and then we'd start at level 70. It'd still be floor one, and you'd see similar gear to what we're seeing at the moment, but it would be better. Same items, different enchantments. Oh, nice. The illusion is really fucked. He's not too bad, but sometimes he can just do that. Yeah. Wipes your entire team. So watch out for the one with the firework arrow. You hit us with ink clouds or something.
That, I got the fire one again. What the hell?
I know the RNG is a bit biased. So that's turn enemies.
Okay.
Uh, Beef armor with protection. This is solid armor. It's like if you feel like you're taking hits, get this. Then what do we got?
My my full metal armor right now is 40, and it gives extra damage to my spawns.
Nice. Yeah, I kept the full metal because it's got increased melee damage and chance to
Yeah.
negate damage, and then you went with Beast Boss, didn't you?
Yeah.
This one's not bad. It can end up being the ice sword that we got at the start, or it can be the bee stinger, which causes bees to, or its intrinsic enchantment is it causes bees to spawn when it gets a kill. I don't know, I like my build. I don't like friends. It causes too many issues for me. It's helpful for Daniel, but the mobs always seem to target me afterwards, which is just kind of pointless. Because then you got a bunch of stuff stopping you from moving forwards and no way to damage them or move them. Because once they're friends, they just sort of don't take anything from you. Like no hits, no gravity. It's like you just can't get them out of the way. They're really good at blocking narrow corridors when that happens. I somehow managed to get large enough groups that they always block my path. I guess you could say my proficiency with the um, friendship amulet is a little too good. Oh, these aren't bad. You got negative 40% cooldown rates, 15% move speed aura, and burning. And that's without adding enchantments. Then you got speed synergy, swift footed, beast burst, and poison focus. Although that's really good. That is
Yeah.
that is
I was just
sexy.
looking at that.
So you got leeching, committed, echo, radiance, weakening, fire aspect. So health drain, damage against wounded mobs, extra shot out of nowhere. Radiance spawns healing auras when you deal damage. Weakening weakens the attack of enemies around you, and fire aspect, you know what that does. This thing
Yeah, that's
though,
what I had on my other one.
this thing's pretty good, but bees are kind of weak. The only reason that this is any good is because it keeps spawning bees. So like, you've got a max of 3 bees, the bees die, that'll just keep spawning them. Oh shit, my bad. TNT. Keep forgetting to enchant, and now I've got like heaps of enchantment points. Oh lol. I'm like 1 enchantment point off maxing out my entire gear. And just in time too, it's floor 22. Which means I can start thinking about getting different gear. A lot of enemies considering this is the default one. Kind of scared. I don't think we got to this floor on. Oh no, we did do this floor. This floor was annoying as shit. So I think
Nigga.
double all of the spawns, and everywhere you walk, those ice platforms are falling. It's like you roll out of one, and then because they're summoned at different times, it creates like a falling staircase. It's like
Yeah.
you gotta get out of the way, and the only way to really dodge them is to roll. So you waste your first roll, and then you're stuck. You're stuck to get hit by the next 3, and then it's followed up by skeletons. These are cool, but kinda shit. It's a artifact. When you activate it, you load a firework shot into your bow. They're only really good with infinity, because infinity gives you the chance to not consume ammo, and those words are very important for the rules of quills. Because with fireworks shot, that means that you can have multiple shots, even though it explicitly states in the artifact that you only get 1 shot. If you have infinity, you
Yeah.
can have up to like, I think my record was 8, but I had a bow specifically made for that. Like I searched to get the right enchantments, because this was before you could force the enchanter to change your enchantments on your gear. It's before he was even a thing. Um, I had fireworks arrows and a bow that had chain reaction, multi-shot, and infinity.
Get off the spikes, you stupid.
It's alright, they're resummonable,
Yeah, but why are they so dumb?
because it's where we put them. Um,
Mind your
just
little
walk
shirt
straight
off.
back. Ooh, that's handy.
Fucking hell.
Um,
Ooh, summon guarding pixies. I might get rid of my sheep for that.
that's a good choice. Those are the pixies that I had at the start. Um, yeah, so what I had was chain reaction, multi-shot, and um, infinity on it. So I had the chance to not consume ammo, the chance to shoot 5 arrows at once, and then the chance to have every single one of those arrows shoot 5 arrows out of the enemy that they just hit. So
God.
basically, I had a nuke on a bow, because it just created a chain reaction of explosions. It was just point, shoot, move on. No. Oh, I just watched an enemy run straight towards a gap that was newly created, and he just fell off. But the sad part is he dropped the arrows with him. Oh, I fell off.
Yeah, so did I before.
What's going on? Oh, that's so stupid. I figured it out. Normally you can't just walk off the edge. Like when you get to the edge of a block, it kind of just sort of skates there. But because these were blocks that became empty chasms, it's not registering that they're the gaps. That's annoying.
Ah, okay.
So it's registering that there's ground there and we're walking over the ground. Normally you walk up to an edge and it won't let you do it. That's how you get the most out of your rolls, is you walk up to the edge and get your maximum distance and then roll. I was like, how long until you realise I'm here for a reason?
Pretty
These are
long
really
time.
cool. These are really cool. You chuck it and it's like a boomerang, but if you walk around in a circle, you can get it to sort of just spin around you. But you've got to miss it every time it comes back. Chop 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 chop. I feel like we got up to this last night. This floor's normally not very intense. Sometimes it'll just summon like a massive group of enemies. Woo! 24! 25! Loving is always on time. Do 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 do. Hold the line. Do 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 do. So this has got Rush, Swift-footed, Fire Trail, Cowardice, Multi-roll, and Beast Boss, as well as Damage Boost Aura and Health Potions heal nearby.
Yes, sir.
So that includes me or the pets. Oh, yeah, I think last floor was where Daniel and I died. I don't remember this one, because this one's normally really intense. Um, the longer you play the tower, the more you realize that it reuses like most of the floors, if not all. Sometimes it tweaks the layout slightly, but not very much. In normal gameplay, it tweaks the layout of missions and stuff, so like you'll never get the same mission twice. It'll always be different. Like it's got the same general path and the same general direction. Like ultimately you're making an L bend, but in this one you've got to walk around this whole dungeon room. In this one there's no dungeon room and you've got to walk through all these different um, tombs and so on and so forth. So like they're different, but they've got the same general path.
Yeah.
The tower's a little different. It seems to replicate floors identically. A skull basher with stunning. A whip with stunning. Yes. I'm happy with what I've got. So, really, we are we not going to get a unique smith? It will have to be floor 29 because the next floor is combat. Oh, fucking tower guards. I hate tower guards. They're so aggressive. Oh lol, there's no enemies over by the exit door. I guess I'll wait here. Oh shit. I don't recall hearing someone call TNT.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I accidentally pressed it.
What was the one rule?
My bad.
It's just because sometimes it doesn't show the white circle. And it's just like, oh, are you in the circle? Are you not in the circle? Want to find out? Honestly, the worst thing is not realizing there's TNT and then getting stuck down by a spider. Like, right as you realize, and then it's like, oh, I'm screwed.
Yeah.
Oh, these are hot. These are so
Oh,
sexy.
yeah.
You just walk up to the dude and you're like, see this? Wham! Quarter of the health bar.
See this? Wham! My 12-inch penis.
I have a 12-inch penis. Applause. So what do we got? Fire, Void Strike, Backstabber. It's fast, so Void Strike's not really going to net me the DPS that I want. That has 29 per hit. This is way stronger.
Is anyone here a doctor? I
I
have
have
a
a
12,
12-inch penis.
12-inch penis.
Oh, lucky, mine's just itchy all the time. What the fuck? Where are the stairs?
Oh, over
Oh,
here. We're a bit blind.
wait. Hello? Hello? Oh, duh. Love it when the marker's not in the right spot. One pixie survived. Oh, wrong way. Oh, why have you got to give me chilling? Got the worst weapon in the game for chilling. It's not true, there's actually one that's much worse. It's either the Anchor or the Bone Club, whichever one has a lower attack speed. There's so many beautiful blocks in this game that aren't in normal Minecraft, and it makes me genuinely sad. I mean, like, look at this. Imagine the things you could create with this stuff. Or like that light that's down there. This isn't a thing. Looks like a shattered beacon.
This looks like chiseled, um, deep slate.
I was thinking it would be something like compact dirt. Dry compact dirt is what I think it would be. This wasn't bad, but I got this a couple floors ago in the Apocalypse one, and it needed some tweaks. But here's our unique Smith. Why was I standing on top of your golem?
Yes.
Unique Smith! Now, do I unique the bow, or do I unique the weapon? So the weapon gets AoE damage. The bow is going to get 5 shots instead of 3.
Now here's the question. Do I do my backstabber or do I do my wolf armor?
What's your backstabber at?
35,
And your wolf armor?
42.
I'd go the backstabber. The black wolf armor isn't that much better than the wolf armor. I think the only thing you get is a small amount of lifesteal, but it's not really worth it. Lifesteal is kind of a losing game in this. It's good for high attack speed gear, but yeah, I don't know. I never managed to build like a functioning lifesteal set, but you need to get like a proper a set of lifesteal. You need a lot of heavy enchantments.
Chilling by the fireplace.
Oh, just look at the fire. Why do you have to turn around? It's one thing I hate about this. See, you stop walking and the character just turns around.
Mine doesn't. Seems like a skill issue.
You know what's also a skill issue?
What?
Oh, I popped a potion and all the hearts came out. I want to see how fast I can kill this dude with bows. What's with all the mushrooms? What the hell? Is that you?
Nope.
Oh, the mushroom monstrosity. What the fuck? I've never fought this before. Oh, does that mean we might get a unique reward? Ooh. I'm gonna have to tell Redstone about this. The mushroom monstrosity. That is mildly terrifying. I can't tell if he's normally that color or not because you've darkened him with weakening. They take on a darker shade when they get weakened. Jeez. That's the first time I've ever fought that thing. Like, ever. I didn't know that was a
Oh yeah.
boss. I think it's. I imagine that would either be unique to the tower or one of the ancient hunt bosses. Because all the monstrosities are in the mines. Uh.
Well, when life gives you lemons.
Okay, so none of these have guilds on them, which is kind of unfortunate. So I can go through the enchantments if you want to choose. It'd be
Ah,
between these two. This is literal garbage.
yeah. I'm kind of thinking the fox armor at the moment.
So what you've got there is you've got your standard enchantments, heal allies, weapon damage boost aura, negate damage because foxes are crafty. But then you've got final shout. When you get down to 20% health, all of your artifacts activate. You've got lightning focus, which isn't so good. It gives you a buff to lightning damage, or you've got thorns, which means anything that attacks you, melee or bow, will take damage. Then in your other category, you've got chilling. So you emit a chilling aura. You got potion barrier. You take negative 90% damage for a certain amount of time after popping a potion. You increase the enchantment, the timer gets longer. Or you've got fire focus, which gives you a buff to fire damage. In the bow, you've got ricochet and multi-shot. Then you've got, for the enchantments, you got dynamo, which is every roll gives you a buff to damage until you shoot an arrow, and it builds up to 20. 20 dynamo is pretty strong, but dynamo is a bit iffy if you don't have multi-roll. You've also got radiant shot, creates healing auras when you deal damage. Fire aspect, fire when you shoot stuff. You got void shot, which you know exploding when you kill something, it explodes for a certain amount of its health bar and damage. Swift-footed, when you deal damage, you get a speed boost. Then you've got growing, accelerator, and chain reaction. Chain reaction is when you hit something, it has a chance to shoot arrows out of that thing that you hit, up to 5, I think, and then you just
Yeah.
increase the chance. So this is pretty good, but this has more enchantments.
Yeah.
Personally, I would probably go with this, and then it's a tough choice between Final Shout and Thorns, and then I'd probably go Chilling, just so that it gives you a little bit of that whole infinity. When stuff gets close to you, they slow down.
Yeah.
That is what his ability is called, right? Infinity.
Oh yeah.
It's a tough choice for me because these are both garbage.
Shut up.
No, it's just I literally have so much gear. Only certain things are worth it to me, and the tower is just like, here's this scrap of a piece of gear, and I'm like, oh, thank you. Can I have some more, master? But 70 is not bad. But I've got this. I've got the Warden's armor, I think it's called, or the Titan's Shroud. So I've got weapon damage boost aura. I've got increased gather to souls, and I've got damage reduction. But I've also got Beast Buff Prospector, which gives me more gems when I get a kill, and final shout, which triggers all of my artifacts, which is I've got scatter mines, updraft tome, and totem. Every successful mission that you complete, um, these guys will all reset. I think I've got all of the merchants. Yeah, yeah, the enchant smith's the last one that you get. So he lets you give items to other players. He upgrades them to a certain level range. So that's the important word. He does it to a level range. So whatever level you're at, like say when you look at the default map and you can only go up to maybe 4, you'd be looking at gear dropping 18 to 54. So he'll drop it anywhere between that range. If you put in gear that's 70, he will spit it back out at 54 or lower. So
Okay.
keep that in mind. Be aware of what your current power range is because it's different to your player. He works off of world drops rather than rewards. So the gear that you get when finishing a mission will always be more powerful than your range because the idea is that finishing stuff gets you further through the game rather than just farming gear. So he does world drop range and your reward drops are going to be higher than your world drops. World drops are just stuff that enemies drop. So now that you have a little bit of gear, we should do this. So you should be powerful enough for this with your armor alone. You just might deal a little bit less damage, but your drops will be pretty good. Oh, you're not dealing too little. I wouldn't go up against anything with armor though. That's a strength potion, gives you a damage buff for a certain amount of time, and then you can see it in your top left.
Oh yeah.
You can stack food items to get higher regeneration, but you can't stack healing totems. Healing totems are single effect. Even if you've got 3 on top of each other, you still only get 1 healing totem worth of effect. Oh, this crossbow's shit. Deals a lot of damage, but fuck, it's slow. The one I really like is one that I got hella early on. This one, butterfly crossbow. It's got dipping poison, which means if I potion, I get arrows. I want to put this in the what's his face, but it's going to cost me a lot of emeralds. I think he wants like 5,000 emeralds, which is just insane. Jeez, I'm a walking minefield. Just anything that
I got a
comes
better
near
bo
me. Hmm?
Yeah, I got a better bow, so I'm not too bad at damage for some stuff.
Nice.
It's just my sword.
My scatter mines aren't going to deal any damage to you, and there's only one enemy that can spawn scatter mines. We're not going to see it here, so don't worry about walking into them. It just kind of yeets you a bit. It doesn't deal any damage.
Okay.
It's just like a boop. But if there's enemies close to it and they're not triggering it, feel free to just leg it at it, and it just does AoE damage on them. I don't know if they were being smart or what, but we were doing Obsidian Pinnacle, and every time I put down scatter mines, they just go around them. So we ended up just legging it at our own scatter mines. So we can do separate doors, or we can do the same door. It's up to you.
I'll go on by myself.
The
I'm feeling brave.
Daniel always wants to do separate
Uh,
doors.
uh, Remember, I'm gonna be having aura farming soon. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm scared. I
um,
got a TNT though.
any gear that drops in here should teleport to you, by the way, because you're in a different room. So any gear that I get dropped from your enemies that should teleport in here as well.
Did a sword just drop for you?
No, no. So you'll see different gear. Um, and not every
I'm
enemy
gonna be
that drops an
completely
item will
honest, I'm
drop.
about to die.
That's fine. If you die, I can teleport to you. I mean, the building's so small I could probably run to you. I just finished my puzzle, so I'll be there soon anyway.
I died. I got a new sword, but like I didn't have time to equip it because I was cornered by slimes.
It's all good. I finished my puzzle. Oh shit, but no, that's right. You need to go through the door for it to count.
Nope, I'm dying.
Fuck.
Did you just fall off?
Yes, and it put me at the fucking exit door. No! Ah, get out of my way, you weak shits. Fuck. I don't care, just revive.
Oh, thank you.
That went so poorly.
Really?
Yeah, when I spawned back in, it spawned me on the other side of this gate. It was like, oh yeah, you're already past this point, and just put me at the fucking exit.
I just saw
This
you get
one's
launched off. That was so funny.
this one's pretty easy.
Ah, okay. Alright.
Okay, so
Alright.
I see the issue you're having. It's pressing them wrong. So the normal way is left, right, left, right, left.
When in doubt, just spam it out.
You would have hated. Or just come with me. Don't go through that door. Go through this one. I had this shit to deal with.
So I chose the right door.
Yeah. um, the 4 button 5 block ones are a lot harder. It's the same pattern every time, and it just spawns at a different layout. But it's still
Should
pretty
I
complicated.
salvage the bow and sword, like the one
If it's
level
garbage and you
one?
don't want it, scrap it. If it's unique, keep it. If it's not, I'd scrap it for emeralds.
Yeah.
If it's lower, I'd scrap it for emeralds, definitely. So the reason I say keep the uniques isn't for any kind of like upgrading or anything. If because the further you get, the more common uniques are. Um, like half of my gear's from the tower, and it gives you one item at the end. So like I'm farming specific uniques that should sort of put a hat on how common they are at this point. Um, this character is at a point of finishing the main story. I haven't actually done that, but that's how
Yeah.
that's how high my level is because I shotgun leveled with Daniel.
I love that. 35 arrows hit, 7,000 damage taken.
Oh fuck yeah, I'm level 42.
Oh, I got a fishing rod.
3750. That's what he wants for me to upgrade my bow. And now, because we did that, all of these merchants should have reset, so they'll have new stuff available.
I don't have enough emeralds anyway.
Try the village merchant. He's the most affordable. Oh, that has
Oh, I
luck
can
of the
claim.
sea. Luck of the Sea has a chance for normal drops to spawn as unique, and it looks like a green clover with split leaves.
I just got 15,000 emeralds.
Oh, nice. Did you hit your adventure hub up? It's your
Yeah.
season pass.
Uh,
I bought
wait, what? Wait,
I bought all three of those seasons.
what one's got luck of the sea?
You might not see what I've got, but I've got Spelunker armor in the bottom middle. It's got Luck of the Sea in the first category
Uh,
along with Rush.
I've only got the first two slots open.
Ah, okay, yep.
So
I'll.
there's a soul bow and a
That's
torment
already
quiver.
different to what I've got. I don't have either of those. But I'll show you what Luck of the Sea is, just so that you can keep an eye out for it. That enchantment's good for farming uniques, because I've got it on a unique armor in my Apocalypse run through, and that's how I get gear to trade in for the ancient hunts. So ancient hunts are a type of dungeon that provides you with gold and gilded gear. So you remember we got gilded gear in the tower?
Yeah.
The only person in the overworld, the non-tower, that can give you gilded gear is in here. So you can either go through here to do an ancient hunt, which is kind of difficult, or this dude sells it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a bit bullshit. He's got a whip with chilling 3. That's actually a really powerful weapon. So,
Mine's got nothing. Mine's got one axe. That's it.
yeah, I've only got the one item. So yeah, he sells gilded equipment, or you can submit gear that you don't want anymore for the ancient hunt, and then based on the runes that your gear provides you when submitting for the ancient hunt, you can summon or target summon bosses. Each boss has a specific loot pool. There is a community made guide sheet for it in the form of an Excel sheet, but it's kind of hard to understand. And it doesn't load on phones very well. It loads better on the PC. But that's what I used to find out which bosses I needed to target for specific gear, because I was trying to build a summoners class. So what I needed the bee nest armor, which was the unique that gave you bee summoning and increased damage resistance. Um, but then I also needed the bee stinger sword, which you could only get from a specific boss, and trying to trade stuff in to get that boss to spawn was annoying. So what do you want to do? We could do
Yes.
another tower, or you could run through your story if you wanted.
Um, I don't mind.
Or we could do an ancient hunt, or we could go into I could go into my other character and we could level you up.
I don't mind.
I kind of want to go on my other character and level you up, see what your drops are.
Okay then.
Alright, if at any point I'm suggesting something that sounds like you don't want to do it, just say it.
All right.
Silence is compliance. Oh,
Silence means yes.
that is a terrible motto.
Silence means
that's
yes.
that's so bad. Maybe it just means she's thinking about whether or not to call the police.
Silence means yes. What do you mean?
Oh, cold shivers.
I just farted.
I started wearing my trench coat again because just CBF, like it smells like dog. It's like I don't see the point in not wearing it. Um, so
So I'm basically just gonna do nothing
I mean it's up to
because
you.
I'm gonna die.
Um, No, you'll get gear as we go. I just need to
Yeah, but
figure out
I mean like I should just hang back because I'll die.
possibly as we go, you'll get better gear, and better gear might allow you to participate a bit more openly. Were there any artifacts that you felt fond of during the tower? Because I could
Um,
target missions with those artifacts if you want. Like, if you wanted the bee nest or the summoning totem, we could go to the soggy cave that we just did. Or like, if you wanted a dog meat, we could go to Creeper Woods or the Creepy Crypt. Or if you wanted
um, um, what did
the
I like? I
wheat for
liked
summoning the
the
llama.
uh, I liked the fucking what's it called? What bow was it? The second bow I had. I forgot
Um,
what one it was. The one that shot two at once.
oh, yeah, I know the one that you mean. So we'll have to find.
Oh
So
no,
big.
I'd like a better sword, mainly.
Okay. High attack speed, low attack speed, high DPS, low DPS.
Uh,
High
fast
DPS,
attack
low attack,
speed.
highest. So high attack speed.
Yeah.
Can I suggest the last laugh? They're two sickles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 combo. Um, round about that speed. When you get them dropped unique, so you can't get your unique. You have to get it dropped as a unique. Because we're in Apocalypse, you'll get higher drop rates. If we get the sickles dropped, they'll be the last laugh, which is when you get kills, you have a chance to drop emeralds. Would you want that, or would you want me to find a different pair of daggers? Because there
No,
are
that sounds
others.
good.
Okay. I'll whack that up to. We'll we'll go with 9 to start with, but I want to have a quick smoko. Just had a mini mental heart attack staring at my OBS studio, thinking that it wasn't recording. Honestly, considering some of the stuff I've said tonight, I kind of wish it wasn't.
I
Uh,
don't know what you're talking
but you
about.
gotta have. Oh, that's an anime that I can catch up on. I spent 200 years killing slimes or something. It's a isekai. I'll give you two guesses as to what my favorite genre is.
Your favorite anime genre?
Yeah, two guesses.
Shonen?
No, I kind of hate.
Romance.
Close.
Uh, uh, I swear to God, is it slice of life?
No. Um,
Hmm. Those are like the only
it's
ones I know.
it's a subcategory of romance.
Hentai.
Pretty much. No.
Uh,
Ecchi. ECCHI.
oh, Yeah, edgy.
So that's DxD, High School of the Dead, that sort of thing.
Shimoda.
I don't remember what that is. But my favorite would have to be Kanokon. It's about spirits and kids at a high school. It's fucking hilarious. Kanokon's like my favorite show.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
You're so excited for that, aren't you?
I literally have the website up on my phone. There's a website with the lizard button. It's literally it's literally called lizard.click, and it shows the all-time amount of clicks, and it said it said 8.7 million people
Jesus.
have clicked at this button.
All because of the opening to the new Elio movie.
No, it's the
It's a
ending.
ending. Because it was a trailer for another movie I thought I saw.
Yeah.
Th-
Uh,
I saw a clip
like
of it.
I
I
love.
wasn't
I've
sure if it was
seen the
opening or
memes,
not.
and it's just I've seen memes where it's just like, um, Disney not realizing they made the biggest meme of all time, or the biggest meme, and it outshined the whole movie just in one clip from the
Yeah, promo for a separate movie.
lizard.
I'm surprised I haven't seen me pressing the A button in loading screens as a meme for that.
Last things first. Where's your shitter? I've got a turtle
Turtle
head
head
poking
poking
out.
out.
Charming. So no happy. Get me, I'm a big fat slob. A bigger titties than you do. I've got more sins than a Chinese phone dick. A willy and 2 years, which is long enough. Declare legally dead.
Long enough to declare legally dead. Ugh, that pass is so funny.
He is one of the better characters in that. Just that whole realization from number two and then number three, he's just back to it.
Get in my belly.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back ribs. Lol, he's Scottish Sakamoto.
You know what? I need to rewatch really bad.
Death March to a Parallel World Rhapsody.
Well, I mean, not rewatch. I should actually finish, technically.
Black Clover.
That as well.
I've watched everything but the movie. I got halfway through the movie and power cut out and I couldn't be bothered putting it back on.
Attack on Titan.
Ugh.
I
Sorry,
haven't
I really
finished it.
hate Attack on Titan. I don't know why. I'm just really not into action anime. Or at least the action side of it. Like, I like the action scenes in a lot of other anime.
It's got really good like story
Mm,
and like how they tell it.
it's just not the story for me. Like, I kind of get it. I watched summaries on the story and that it's all. Do you know how it ends?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Alright, never mind. Yeah. I don't know how the ending ends, but I know about something that Eren finds out at the end. Like the first part of season 4 or something.
To be honest, I don't even remember what season I got to before I stopped when I stopped watching.
I think season 4 is in like 3 or 4 parts.
Yeah.
Oh, was I not sitting in the spot that you like, so you're gonna chuck the sads next to me? He's getting shitty because I'm sitting at the table rather than at the couch, because it's hard to pack at the couch, especially when he's trying to eat my shoulder. How's your little lad doing?
You know, pain in the ass. Chewing everything.
Mm. The not enough attention lie.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. I found the more attention, the worse. Leith, you should spot me Dominoes.
What? No.
Spot me Dominoes, you bitch! I'm joking. I'll spot myself Dominoes.
If you get me some, if I'm allowed to get some cheesy garlic rolls.
What, you just gonna come over and get them?
Nah, fuck that.
We could have a
I'm in my
fire.
nice warm coat. I've got a fire here at home,
Uh,
and I've also got
Saber,
work to do.
no! The That can always be rearranged.
No, I can't, unfortunately.
Bro, you walked out on shifts.
Yeah, but I'm part-time now.
Where? Oh. Ah, I see.
Yeah, exactly.
Threats and responsibilities.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is about 60 or 70 below me. Yeah. You don't have to watch the opening things, but they're kind of cool.
I skipped it by accident.
That's all good. This dude's the dude that I really don't like, the nameless one. I think I dialed it back enough that we're not going to get raid captains. I'm pretty sure raid captains are 15 and above. So because we're on 9, yeah. When you do Apocalypse, it goes up in lots of 3. So when I dial it back, I try to pick a multiple of 3 just to sort of keep the loot pool relatively good. You know, like if you pick, like if I picked 8 instead of 9, you wouldn't be getting the kind of stuff that you need to beat Apocalypse 9. You know?
Yeah.
Whereas like this will give you enough gear that you could do base, hard mode, and Apocalypse up to yeah. Oh, okay, that's a bit bullshit. If you see one of those appear, run. I don't know if you can see what I see.
Not really. I'm trying to stay away, pretty deep far away.
That's fair. I started walking down a path and I saw a health bar.
I saw it pop up on my thing.
Is it Pillager Raid Captain?
Yeah, it popped up for like half a second.
I'll clear this area so you can come and get the gear.
Feeling lonely? You can teleport to your friends. There's a zombie by the entrance.
You can teleport to me now. The room's clear. But I also just increased the threat, which means that we'll get raid captain chest, but we won't get good. I mean, I won't get good gear from it. You will. Go this way, Have you got your map up?
Uh,
Uh,
no, it's not up. How do I turn it back on again?
down on the D-pad. I would keep
Ah,
it up
yes.
because it shows you where drops are.
I don't know. I didn't turn it off. I don't remember
You,
turning it
you
off.
turned it off in the tower.
Ah.
You're like, how do
Oh
I
no,
get rid of the outline?
No, I kept it on during the tower.
Oh,
Yeah, like I turned it off and then turned it back on again. Because you said I should use it to get used to it. So
yeah,
that's what I did.
it's helpful in these longer missions, especially when you're doing ancient hunts, because ancient hunts have a lot of areas that look exactly the same to try and confuse you. So use the map to check to make sure we're not backtracking and stuff, and making sure that we're checking all of the areas. But if you're in it for loot, the best thing you can do is run away from the objective marker. So whenever you come up to a T-junction or multiple paths, you pick whichever one doesn't have the gold hexagon. Just so that you're exploring all the good spots. Because each of these walkways are going to have a chance to spawn a raid captain. That sneaky skeleton trying to get you. This is my soul build? I'm not using any souls, Jesus. Jeez. I just realised I haven't been getting game audio for ages. I don't know how long. Probably the entire time that we've been playing. Now for the fun bit. Oh, this is the... Oh no, it's not. I misread the map. Because this is one of the like proper dungeons. It's got a bit more in it in terms of... Wait, which... We did a... Oh, Desert Temple, never mind. This is one of the normal missions. There's a dungeon that comes from this called the Lower Temple, and the Lower Temple is a lot bigger. Doing doing the like full-on dungeons gets you better gear, but they take way longer.
Okay.
Like up to an hour, 2 hours sometimes. The underhauls takes forever. I haven't done the underhauls in a very long time because it takes ages and it's really just not worth it. It's like, once you get up to like Apocalypse 15, the best way to get gear is through the tower, because the drops are always above reward drops, so they're specialty reward drops. So where finishing a mission might net you like 214, finishing the tower will net you up to 225. Yeah, so that's what you want
Okay.
in Gilded. You want those, not Gilded, unique. And they'll be the last laugh. One will be gold, one will be silver. And that gets you Prospector, which gives you more emeralds when you kill stuff that drop emeralds. So like, it doesn't... Oh, there's two types of Prospector, and I don't entirely understand the difference. But one makes it so that mobs drop emeralds more. The other one makes it so that when a mob drops emeralds, it drops extra. So one increases
Yeah.
frequency, the other increases quantity. The diamond pickaxe has quantity as its intrinsic enchantment. Jeez, I am missing syllables right now. Its intrinsic enchantment. It's a term I picked up from Destiny. As you'd have exotics with intrinsic perks, which were perks that were unique to those items. But it more meant that that item's always going to have that perk.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what I'm using it for in this, intrinsic enchantments. Come here. Can you carry the key? So if you attack that gold key, don't take any... Oh really? You have to... That's a bit bull. So I just walk up and stab him and he jumps on my back. You've got to sit there and work his whole health bar down? That's a bit rude.
I mean, like way,
I didn't think
way,
he
way
had a
too.
health bar though. I
Because
thought
you've
they were
always
just
had
like
enough
one...
damage.
I just always thought it was like one damage and they'll start. Alright, if you walk up to the door and put the key in, you get rooms like that in the tower as well where you need keys. Anything up here? No. Oh. There's usually emeralds in these water rooms, but this is a bonus room. This might have the map in it. So all of the dungeons, you can unlock the dungeons by acquiring a map. Yeah, this is the room with the map in it. So the desert temple leads to the dungeon, the lower temple, and to get it you have to do this room. In Creeper Woods you can get the Creepy Crypt by finding the map in the miniature version of the Creepy Crypt. So like the dungeons are always bigger versions of the little room that you found them in. But something that I noticed playing the game naturally is that every time you increase the difficulty, the room sizes changes. It's like in base game, the complexity of all the puzzles and the rooms and everything was way lower. And then as we increase the difficulty up to like Apocalypse and stuff, the rooms would just change completely and the size of the missions would just massively increase.
Yeah.
Like you'd see dungeons going from 45 minutes to an hour to an hour and a half with each increase. And then you get up to Apocalypse and they're like, how do we make this harder? Raid captains. It's something that's way stronger than the final boss in the middle of nowhere and just runs at you out of nowhere and beats the hell out of you. Like, I tried dealing with raid captains on Daniel's Apocalypse 21, and my god, they just wiped the floor with me. So we've picked
You
up
got boned.
3 banners so far. So we got Threat 2, 35% of ranged mods have Radiance, so that means they can create healing circles for themselves. Stop falling back, you're meant to be up the front. I turn to get out of the way of an enemy and he decides to run away too. Oh, mystery banner, that's good. Mob damage increased by 60%. That's fun. I don't think I actually checked if there was a beacon in that room. No, that's all 3 of them. There's only ever 3, but it changes which one of the sides of the room it's on. And then if you walk up here, I don't know if you see it, but there should be a map here.
Oh yeah.
So now that you got the map, you've unlocked the lower temple, which is a dungeon. The lower temple can take up to 2.5 hours.
Got it.
Yeah. Sometimes we just sort of run for the end. The actual dungeon ones are more for fun as you get to the higher bit. To actually get gear that's worth using, you need to do the tower or ancient hunts. Ancient hunts drop you. They give you drop gear, not higher gear. So like stuff that you get from the tower is gonna easily be 10 to 20 above the stuff you get from an ancient hunt. So like when we were getting 220s from the tower, the ancient hunt was dropping like 195. Which was disappointing, but that's also, they're the only two ways to get gilded gear. So if you want heaps of gilded gear, you gotta go through ancient hunts. If you want powerful gilded gear, you have to go through the tower and hope that you can finish it. Trying to finish it on Apocalypse is not easy. Like, we got up to, I think, floor 25 last night, and we had 1 life left, which meant we had 2 attempts, and we lost both of them on the one room.
Oh.
Yeah, it's way rougher than the one that we did earlier. The normal ones are alright, but they don't really net you the best gear. The drops that you got were actually really lucky. Loot pig! There's a raid captain over here. And a swastika. Oh, is that a threat banner? Please don't be a threat banner. It's a mystery banner. Come on, don't give me permanent nighttime. Oof. 35% of melee mobs are now creepers. That's not fun. That's not fun at all. This game has a lot of hidden stuff as well. So like some chests only appear when you move over the block that they are sitting on top of. It's like if it was here, it wouldn't appear until one of us went like that, or like walked on the edge of it. Really keeps you on your toes, but like you kind of get a feel for where they might be. It's like it's easy enough to just sort of walk in there, fill out the map, and like walk through the puddle. I'm not too sure about the spawn box for them. I've just noticed that more often than not you have to walk over it, but that could just be lag. Like it could be like a 3-block radius or something. Oh, there's a lot of liches. Just around the corner there's 3 camped together and another one down here. Just right into the blade. I was like, is that gonna do his full health bar? Oh, what? Where'd you come from? Thought I got all of you. 704,000 damage. And sometimes it'll just be rude like that and throw you emeralds as far as it can. Protection, thorns. Okay, so they need enchantment book. Nope. I'll let the golem deal with it.
Your speed that it gave me almost threw me into one of these blades. Like I was just like, oh yeah, no, I'll make it like by the time it crosses over, and then I'll be able to walk through, and I just sped up straight through and almost went through it, and almost got chopped in half.
I love that. The swiftness that it gives you is just outrageously fast.
Like, I didn't even see it because I was golden.
I triggered it as you walked over it. I was like, timing, and then bang. Oh, rude. If we find another evoker, I'll try and show you what the funny thing that they do. It's a type of boss, but cause I'm like Apocalypse 18, these ones are just dying to my golem like immediately. Like I don't know if you saw the one we ran into about 5-10 minutes ago. My golem just walked straight up to him and just 1, 2, 3. Boss dead.
Nah, I didn't.
Evokers are like the area bosses, so there's different kinds of bosses. There's final bosses, unique bosses, and um, there's mini bosses, final bosses, unique bosses, and raid captains. Raid captains only appear once you get above a certain apocalypse level. Oh, deflect. Um, Mini bosses are things like the normal redstone golems, the um, skeleton horsemen. Yeah, the four horsemen are a boss in this. I didn't know that they actually removed that from Minecraft. I thought they were still around.
So it turns out he can hit me through the wall with his fire.
Oh yeah, they're,
Like I was hiding here, and then out of nowhere he just went boom.
they're just like, see this floor? Floor is lava. They have a ridiculous AoE too, where they can cast, or casting radius, I think it's called. Oh, enchanted skeleton. I can handle up to threat 3 once we get... Oh, uh-oh. Threat 3. Once we get to threat 4, we're going to have a bit of a problem. When you reach threat 4, so there's two types of threat banners that raid captains drop. There's threat and mystery. Mystery gives a random debuff, so we could get negative 80% health, or they could get plus 100. No, what's the worst one I've seen? Plus 300% melee damage. That was the worst I've seen in a room full of zombies. But none of them mean anything compared to permanent nighttime.
Oh.
Yeah. Basically, wherever there's a player, there's going to be a mob spawn every second. It doesn't spawn phantoms until someone's downed, but yeah, you've got permanent spawns that don't count towards the total number of enemies, so like you're not going to finish a puzzle and have them despawn or something, or they don't count towards clearing a room. Oh fuck yeah, venom blades. Look what I just scored!
Nice. I realized I left
Loot.
I left loot over here.
These are one of the other uniques that you can get in here. It's the Nightmare's Bite. It gives you poison clouds and it's dual wield. But oh, I love these. They end in the beginning. So these are the Void Touch Blades when they go unique. They end in the beginning. So on it I've got Leeching and Damage Multiplier as its base enchant or its intrinsics. The applied enchantments are Exploding, Refreshment, and Critical. So I have a chance to do 300% damage. Anything I kill explodes for 60% of its health bar in damage. And I've got Refreshment. When I get a kill, I get a 3-second cooldown on my potion. And the armor has lifesteal, so potions aren't too much of an issue. As long as I'm getting kills, I'm Gucci. As soon as I stop getting kills, this shit's basically a walking It's like walking around with weights on. It's
I
chunky, but
rolled through that.
it's slow.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an Enderman. You can tell by the sound of them gagging. Was that my deflect? I really hope that was my deflect. Oh, I found the Enderman. He's running scared. I haven't managed to hit him yet. He's taken damage, but not from me. Oof! So that's what it looks like when I get hits in. He was just kind of sitting at maximum range, just whacking me from a distance. And I was stuck in a corner by spiders and zombies, and the zombies kept coming because there were two necromancers standing behind him. Oh shit, I'm running towards the boss room. What's in here? Enemies. I was like, why are there so many creepers? And then I remembered the debuff. Alright, so this isn't the boss room, but it leads to the boss room. This is where all the enemies are, and all the chests.
Yeah, I know they're chasing after me.
Yeah. In my defense, there's a lot of stuff up here too. I'm starting to think I'm lagging. Like that dude should have taken a lot more damage a lot sooner. And then he just took a single hit and fell over. And I'm like, I didn't get any closer to you, so I don't understand why the other ones didn't hit. But your weapons should make you able to deal a little bit of damage.
I'm just standing next to your golem at the moment.
Uh, Emradas. Rada rada. Rada 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 rada. Rada 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 rada. Oh, I guess I'll go the long way. What are you doing back here? Emradas. More Emradas. Alright, all clear. Okay, now it's all clear. Found a stray zomber. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready, boys? Do you want the stick or do I have to get the stick? Things just got complicated. Never mind. Mechanical short bow. You got a normal glaive. That's a bit rough. Glaives are cool. They're long range. Relatively low attack speed, decent damage. Then the door should just be up ahead. Another loot pig. Holy jeebus. Why is that thing... Stop running!
The necromancer's staff is destroyed. Once again, the
Oh, is that what we're doing? I had no idea what the point of that mission was for a second. 47% hits on projectiles. Oh, we missed 5% of the mobs. This should be hella good for you. I got boots of swiftness. What do we get from the illager chest? Oh,
Totem
that's...
or shielding.
Oh! 221!
Oh, I got the last laugh.
Nice.
Yeah.
What did they drop at?
70. What?
So the illager chest drops the level. Okay. That was a bit rough. Because my drop from that chest was 221. The first chest it was 213. It's just interesting. I've never shotgun leveled anyone before, so I'm fairly new to how it works. Ooh, what happened there?
What do you reckon is better, the swirling or shockwave?
Check their damages, but I think swirling. Both are on end of combo.
Yeah, swirling does more damage.
Yeah, swirling spins a couple blades around you.
yeah,
Shockwave just
it's
yeets out in a direction.
but with swirling you have to hit the enemy with your last attack for it to activate. But the shockwave activates no matter what.
Oh, yeah, because you sit there spamming it and it works on range. So that is your toss-up damage, or keep in mind if it's a piece of gear that you like, you can reset it and it'll keep the same enchantments. You just got to take it to the blacksmith, but he will spit it out at a not so great level sometimes, depending on where your loot drops are. even though you might have been getting like, were you getting like 160 for the weapons in that mission?
What do you mean by
Um, the stuff that you got dropped off of enemies, what were they dropping at in terms of level, like
that?
power?
Like 40.
Oof, really?
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do is go through your story missions, get you up to a higher difficulty. So we can do that. That'll be pretty easy. You just gotta, I don't know. How can we do that? Because otherwise you're not really gonna get amazing drops. I mean, like, you're already at a powerful enough point to defeat default. Um, alright, hold up. On your map, it should have like specific missions that you need to do to complete to move on through the story. I think you should either have to do Creeper Woods, the Squid Coast, or you might be up to like Soggy
The
Swamp, Cacti Canyon, and Redstone Mines.
the only thing I've got available is Creeper Woods.
Okay, launch that at the maximum level that you can launch it at.
Difficulty 9 or 7, sorry.
Yeah, whatever's available. So you're already way overpowered for this, so I'm gonna take a smoker.
Bullshit, I don't believe you.
Bro, you said your drop from the end of chest was like 70?
Yeah.
These guys are like 30.
Yeah, bullshit, I don't believe it.
And if you have trouble, I can back you up when I get back. I
Oh,
am
okay. Oh
120.
no, I'm one-shotting normal enemies, and the
Um,
enemies in armor I'm two-shotting.
oh nice, there's already drops for me. Love my free emeralds. Um, so I'll leave you to explore. At some point, there's a left path off the main path that leads down to your creepy crypt. Take that path, and then there should be a dungeon or two along, a small dungeon or two along there.
Yeah. So I just realized, my map turns off automatically, like in between starting a
Yeah,
new one.
yeah, you gotta activate it every time you start a new mission.
Yeah. But I didn't realize.
Neither. I'm only just remembering it now. I forgot a crucial part of the plan. I forgot to order Domino's.
Oh my god.
Did I say the magic word that summons people, Saber? Huh?
Dominoes.
Because it summons someone to the front door. I'm not fucking driving out to get it. I'm
To be honest, every time I order Dominoes for myself, I always get delivery. I'm too lazy to go drive there.
Yeah, man, I'm not 18 anymore. I don't see joy in driving sometimes. Like, I'm not
Like,
gonna
I love
drive for
driving,
Domino's.
but I love driving, but like they get paid to drive, so
Nah. Yeah, but you can save a significant amount of money by picking up.
yeah, but it can't be fucked. Because usually I'm just ordering like the pizza with 2 side combos, so I get a drink, a 1.25 liter garlic scrolls and a pizza. Usually usually comes out to like $20 some anyway. $27 or whatever.
Yeah. Fuck, I used to struggle to order delivery because I'd need to add stuff to make it up to their minimum payment. It used to be $22 minimum. I
It
don't know what it
still
is now.
is.
Mm. Um,
Yeah.
so like the deals
So,
that I had running would hit me up to like $17, and I'm like, oh fuck, I can't even
oh yeah,
upgrade the
no.
sides
So,
because that's only
so the
350.
the deal that I get is that it goes to like it's like $21, but so to make sure I hit it, I just get cheesy garlic crust.
Mm. Well, I normally just I do a pizza, then find a percentage coupon online. Oh, I tried that meme that I saw. I don't know if it was a meme or if people were trying to convince people it was an actual cheat. There were people typing in Pizza Hut on Google, and then the first thing coming up being Domino's coupons, 50% off. Tried
Yeah.
that, doesn't work, just comes up with Pizza Hut.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
And I am not ordering from there again. I just consistently get orders wrong, and fucking food is terrible.
It's like the fucking Macca's and Busso, they always get shit wrong.
I've found them to be quite good lately. If you hit them up at the time of day when there's going to be less teens in there, then you have a higher chance of getting it right. So
Fucking
like
I've
after
heard like
9
from
and before,
uh,
after 9 at night
yeah,
and before 4 in the afternoon.
I've heard from Bree and Kim both going there. They said they've messed up their order every single time.
Kim exaggerates, but that I'd believe. They have been pretty bad, but they've been getting nailed for um they've been getting nailed for how bad it is. I mean, I do a fucking review every time I get something wrong. I'm like, nah, give me free shit. It's at the point where Macca's is like, I think you're lying. And if you're not lying, why do you keep eating there?
Yeah, like sure we have some mess ups every now and then at our store, but like theirs
You
happens like
wouldn't
way
serve an
too
Angus
often.
with no patty. Somebody served me an Angus with no patty from Macca's, and then they didn't want to replace it. Like, I spent nearly $15 on the friggin' burger,
Yeah.
and they just couldn't be bothered cooking more patties up, served it off, hoped that I wouldn't come back. Because it was 11 o'clock at night, and they're open till 12 now. Or apparently, as long as the grill's still on, they'll still serve food. That's what I heard from Ben. But I don't know, Damo's pretty lazy. But he usually stays open later than the other managers do, like Christine and stuff. Christine wants to shut shop as fast as possible. I remember having her for it was either my first or second shift. And I thought, you're not as bad as everyone says. And then I talked to my cousin about her, and he was like, oh my god, what did you do? I was like, I don't know. And he was like, that's the nicest I've ever heard her talk to someone. I was like, oh yay. I accidentally spilled lube all over the table earlier, or the other day.
That just came out of nowhere. Caught me out of left field.
I was still in the chainsaw, and I spilled it. I dumped it in too fast and it created an air bubble in the lube tank that pushed all the lube back out all over the chainsaw. So not only did I waste the last of my lube, it went all over my stuff. Gonna be going out tomorrow to get a heap of firewood. I'm gonna drop
Nice.
some at Thing's place for him, because they're not really mobile right now.
Yeah.
Oh, guess what's amazing?
What?
I now have storage space.
What'd you do?
Got rid of all the stuff that wasn't mine. No, someone came and grabbed it all for her.
Nice.
But Saber, move. Out of the way! Out of the way! I'll fart in your face. Stay. Why do you look worried? I would never. Fart on his ears.
I've farted in Morris's face before.
Yeah.
It was funny.
I come back in and there's just a pile of loot on me.
I've literally
two,
had.
three, four. 4 items.
I've literally had Morris. He was lying down in front of the fire, and I literally went over the top of him and then squatted over the top of him and farted on the side of his head.
Used to do that to Sable when I'd walk past him at the old house. Not Thing's house, the one before that. I don't think you saw
It's
Silver Girl.
it's a ritual. It's a ritual.
No.
As a man, whenever you walk past your dog, you gotta fart in their face.
He was
You got one, bro, and you gotta take one. You gotta take it.
no. He was sitting down in front of the TV on his bed, and I would just like squat down and then just fart. But he'd go to sniff every time before I farted. Oh, there's corn chips all in my teeth. Ah, stuff it. I was just gonna teleport to you. I need emeralds, but not that badly. Did you like my spawn effect?
To be honest, I wasn't really paying attention.
It was the purple orb with all the black around it. Here, I'll show you again.
Oh.
Yeah, I figured I've been playing the game long enough. I've worked through the passes long enough without even... Like, I didn't even realize there were passes. Daniel and I took a massive break from the game. And I keep forgetting not to call him by his name. Like, we've been playing this since it came out. I think it was like 2018 or something. It was around the... No, it would have been before that. It was around the time that we set up the realm. The realm was 2018. I wasn't even there for the founding of it. Like, I made the world and then went AFK for like 4 hours and just left everyone else there. And, like, let's just say I was less than pleased with their achievements. There were 5 of them, and no one had built a house. It was just kind of a bunch of chests around a, um, oh, what was it? It was around a cave sort of thing, but not, wasn't really a cave, it was a mountain that half formed. So they were in the corner of it. It was just like a little corner carved out of the mountain that they decided to put all the chests on, and then I thought, stuff it, started building the house. It was like 50 blocks away from, not, it was super close to spawn, like ridiculously close to spawn. But before we even defeated the Ender Dragon, before we even, like, went creative or anything, I defaced that landscape. Like, I tore it to pieces to build that house. Like, we literally carved a mountain out by hand. It took months. I built one room and I was like, I'm not happy with this. So I built another 5 rooms. I let someone build their room, and then we all sort of had our own room in the house, and then we went from there, and then I sort of just increased my scale of operation to a point where we had to go to creative,
Yeah.
and now it's a mixed world. So there's survival and creative, which once I finish digging out this stairwell, I'm gonna jump into creative for a bit, because this has been one of the worst projects I've ever done. It's just like, it's not stimulating at all, and it's taken me forever to do it because of that, and I need a break. Like, building it is going to be a lot better for me, but mining it out, oof. Because I wanted all of the resources, but after a while I just sort of thought, stuff it. And Daniel wanted to blast mine it. I just couldn't be bothered.
Yeah.
Oh, once you finish the main story, there's things that you can get in each of the different areas. This is one of them. So if you stand on this block, it creates a travel gate. Oh, what? Oh, this must be because it's in my world. Um, so there'll be one of these once you finish the game. This one's already been activated. Um, you have to defeat the Illager, the Arch Illager, the dude with the staff, and then come back through the missions and you get these, and then they go into your church in the camp. But what comes up is, you know, the end crystals that give the Ender Dragon his health.
Yeah.
It's one of those, and then you take it and you get a rune. This one's A, and then all these towers sort of spring up out of the mist.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I've already got this one. You gotta beat the last boss to be able to. Oh fuck. Oh, don't jump in here. So many times I've told other people to be. I'm just like, run away, and then they come back and then fall in the hole with me, and I'm like, oh, now we're stuck. I don't think these guys are dealing damage to me.
Oh really?
No, I mean, like, actually, it just kind of sounds like they're bashing a box. I mean, I'm taking damage. It's just a minuscule amount. This was very short. Then again, you had done like more than half of it by the time I got back. Still. I'm just here for the emeralds. Don't mind me. I'm just
Whatever.
looting.
Whatever, Eeyore.
I'm just here for the cake. What do you mean there's no cake? Mm, Might as well. It's got Shockwave 2. Has this got Prospector? No. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, Rick.
These villages are free from the clasp of the Illagers, all thanks to you.
Really? I helped?
Yeah.
Woo! Mm. Oh, God damn it. Motorcycle guy's
Well,
back.
I'm gonna hop off for tonight.
That's fair.
Um, Tomorrow night I might be back on. Depends. Let me see what time I start on Thursday.
If I can get Sea of Thieves running, I'd be down to do that.
Yeah, I'll probably be up to around the same time tomorrow night as well.
Mm.
But then Thursday night I probably won't get on because I start at 4 in the morning on Friday and Saturday.
That's fair.
But I'll probably when I get home after I've done everything I need to do, I'll probably hop on and do the story.
Yeah, it'd probably be better if we did it on yours, because then you could a lot easier keep track of where you're up to.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure what it shows you when you look at the map in this one, but it
It
might show you everything.
only no it only gives me the option of what I'm up to. So it literally I only had the Creeper Woods before,
Mm. I'll show
and now
you.
I have
I'll show you
everything.
what mine looks like.
And now I've got Soggy Swamp, the Pumpkin Patches, Canyon, and the mines available now.
Mm. Soggy Swamp's a good one because that's where you get the map for Soggy Cave, and Soggy Cave is the shortest mission in the game. It's the one that we did before with the little red light puzzles.
Oh yeah.
Soggy Swamp's kind of long, and the boss for it's a bit messy. On default, it should be pretty easy though.
Yeah. Ugh.
Alright, I'll catch you around.
Alright. Yeah, I'll most likely hop on tomorrow
Mm,
after dinner,
nice.
so we can grind out this again. Enjoy your Dom Hanos.
Yeah, once I order it.
Still haven't ordered. Oh god. I'm gonna go so you actually eat something.
Lol, I'm eating corn chips.
That's just enough to make me leave. Goodbye.
See ya. Alright, and we're gonna leave it there for now, because I cannot be bothered streaming any longer, and I feel like watching TV. So, peace.